This is the kind of vest the officers were wearing when they were hit. Even without all the gear loaded in, it weighs about 30 pounds. But to the officers that wear them, they're worth every ounce.
Experts say it's no surprise that Baton Rouge has such high rates of human trafficking. The I-10 and I-12 corridors and proximity to Mexico and the Port of New Orleans make our city a prime candidate.
That's where the Ice Bucket Challenge comes in. People aren't just pouring ice water over their heads. They're pouring millions of dollars of research and care into patients with ALS. Once the unit is installed, the driver simply swings it open and has instant AC, power outlets, and access to things like wireless internet and DirecTV.
If you want to leave, get on the sidewalk.
2 months of rioting in the streets of Ferguson.
You can't break the law in order to enforce the law.
Baton Rouge Councilwoman Denise Marcel has proposed outfitting BRPD officers with body cameras to prevent similar unrest from exploding in our city.
It gives you this unbiased component to say that here's what really happened.
Body cameras not only provide accountability for officers' actions, but also protect them.
Someone out there and they're making a complaint and we find out it's a false complaint because we have body cameras, then there are possibly repercussions.
BRPD's Corporal L. Jean McNeely says they're all for what the cameras represent, but at an estimated $312,000 per year for purchase and maintenance, the logistics are not so simple.
We're interested in it, but it's a money deal. We already have in-car cameras. And there's a big process that goes with that for storing all that information and maintaining that equipment.
It has to be something that you want to do, and so you find the money.
And that's something Marcel is committed to doing, since discovering support for her body camera proposal is near unanimous in the community she represents.
It crosses over age, and it crosses over race. It's a lot of citizens that saying this is great for Baton Rouge. We need to be progressive.
For Tiger TV, I'm Bethany Martinez.
It's charged, I can go 10 miles.
Mark Manchester's life changed forever on July 7, 2011.
I pretty much told the doctor, you're crazy. There's nothing wrong with me. There's going to have to be 3 or 4 more doctors tell me that before I believe it.
Mark was diagnosed with ALS, more commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease, which affects the body's motor neurons.
Brainstem sending messages via motor neurons to your muscles, well, they die, and hence they can't send the right signals to the muscle.
ALS is not only detrimental to the body, but also to families' financial security.
It costs about $250,000 a year to survive the disease, and there's a life expectancy of 2 to 5 years.
That's where the Ice Bucket Challenge comes in. People aren't just pouring ice water over their heads. They're pouring millions of dollars of research and care into patients with ALS.
To go from an operating budget of, the entire year of $25 million to, in a month, raising $106 million, it's a huge jump.
With the money from the Ice Bucket Challenge, the Baton Rouge chapter is able to loan out or donate equipment ALS patients would otherwise have to pay for.
We, through the loan closet, provide shower chairs and rails and other things that you would need to just go to the bathroom in peace.
Mark has renovated his home to accommodate his wheelchair and fills it with the people he loves.
It's about the people that you surround yourself with and the love you can share.
For Tiger TV, I'm Bethany Martinez.
And yes, I fall off of it all the time.
For Taylor Wright, running is about letting go of her problems.
School can get overwhelming, like jobs, all that other stuff, and so running is really my way of releasing my stress, and I feel great after I do it. It's just my release.
But this weekend, Taylor and many members of the LSU community ran to spread awareness of the problem of human trafficking.
It's a very startling thing because you don't think it happens here. You think it happens on the streets in China or in Africa or large cities where things just go unnoticed. You think everything here, you could never miss it.
Experts say it's no surprise that Baton Rouge has such high rates of human trafficking. The I-10 and I-12 corridors and proximity to Mexico and the Port of New Orleans
make our city a prime candidate.
Women are too scared to speak out when they're in these situations. They're brainwashed, they've been manipulated. So we're just doing everything we can to save them.
Tigers Against Trafficking and other Baton Rouge groups, such as Trafficking Hope, say there has been an improvement in Baton Rouge's conditions since awareness has increased.
Now, there's so much awareness out there, and it's in the media, it's in the film industry, and people are hearing about it enough that they're starting to speak up. If they see something that doesn't look right, they'll call us.
The race operated solely on donations so that all of the registration proceeds could go straight to funding rescue and relief efforts.
That's why I love that they're doing this 5K, to draw awareness to it and see if we can change the whole issue and make a difference.
It could be your daughter, it could be your sister, it could be your autistic neighbor who doesn't know any better. I mean, it could be you.
For 3104, I'm Bethany Martinez.